Oh my goodness. Phew. Now I know it's way past my bedtime. Let me first start off this with saying thank you all for all the birthday wishes and everybody that came in to our live stream tonight. We had a ball. We really and truly had a ball tonight. Everything seems to be right in the world. Let's be clear here. The Eagles are about to implode. I said, as the Eagle fans kept saying, it's that meme where the guy, it's like a dog, and he's sitting in a house, and the house is all on fire, and he's saying, "We're fine, we're fine." That's literally what it seems like with the Eagles. Now, for us, I know what Eagle fans are going to say, worry about your own sorry ass team. Well, the reality is, the Eagles are a roadblock, just like the Commanders and the Giants are, to get in the playoffs. So you have to beat these teams. So you need to know them intimately. And we've got a big game this weekend against Carolina. And what this goes to show is it's amazing that 4 days ago, or 5 days ago, the Giants lost to New Orleans, a winless team. Looking like ass. The Eagles lost to Denver, and now the Giants not only beat them, they demoralized them. They literally ran roughshod right up the gut. They manned up. They literally pulverized the Eagles. And the implosion, I'm going to say, is already begun. Yesterday was on the Dan Leo show. We were talking about the meeting of Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown, and Saquon. And A.J. Brown literally said after the game, I don't recall any meeting with Saquon and Jalen Hurts. How is it that a meeting that was widely reported that one of the three that were supposed to be at the meeting doesn't recall it happening? That's some crazy shit there, people. That team, Eagle fans, Leo's been talking about, oh, well, this is just a tune-up. You weren't worthy enough to play against them. The funniest thing that I've been hearing since we beat the Jets, people, especially Eagle fans, slow your roll down. It was only the Jets and the Giants. Yeah, we beat the Giants. Can you say that, Eagle fans? Can you say that, Eagle fans? Your offense. I don't know what's going on with Saquon. Saquon does not look like the Saquon from last year. Your offensive line has let Jalen Hurts get sacked 9 times in the last week. 9 times. And everybody looks like they're just kind of going through the emotions. The Giants look like the Super Bowl champions. The Eagles look like the chumps. And I thoroughly enjoyed watching Philly 500 meltdown. I'm actually cutting a piece of that right now from basically when Jalen Hurts threw the interception on, because it's gold. It's gold. We haven't had that for a couple of years, and all is right in the world. But here's the thing. What we don't know, it's too early to tell. Right now, you can't say that the Giants are out of it. You can't. You literally can't. You can't say that the Eagles are, destined to be a playoff team right now. They got to play Minnesota. They got to play the Giants again, who just mollywopped them. And then they got Detroit and Green Bay. Minnesota is in that mix. Sorry, I said Minnesota. But, yeah, they got a rough road to hoe. And the way they look right now, I watched the press conference. I just got off live because I decided to continue the live stream on to go into my birthday. And because we were having fun. It's been a long time since we've had fun at Eagle fans. But watching Jalen Hurts, it reminded me of a kid. Like you done some shit, and your dad said, "You go carry your ass in the room. You go think about what you did, and when you get your shit together, you come back here and talk to me." And Jalen Hurts was up there, kind of side to side a little bit. I accept full responsibility for what happened out there. You know, and he said that a couple times. And it was like he was a little kid that just went about to go out to the woodshed and get his ass whipped. I don't know what's going on with that team. That team ain't right. And even while they're getting mollywopped, I'm seeing two of the offensive linemen over there smiling and laughing. What the hell is going on in Philly? All right, so I've been busy trying to get this kitchen and stuff done, and trying to get stuff square. This guest suite done, and haven't been keeping up with everything with the Cowboys like I should normally, because I've got shit to do, got a day job, and so I do need to catch up with them tomorrow. Well, actually, it's already today because it's almost 1 o'clock now. But the Cowboys have an opportunity right now. The Eagles are reeling. Washington, we still don't know what team they are. They've been Jekyll and Hyde. The Giants, you got to worry about. They're in the rearview mirror. But you look across the NFC, I know that the 49ers have a great record and an easy schedule. And you got the Lions that seem to be really good. And then you got Green Bay that we don't really know what they are. I'm not sold on Jordan Love. There's opportunities right now. And if you're Jerry Jones, you should be looking at this and saying, maybe we do need to make a major move. I saw a headline for Mike Fisher, who was putting Trey Henderson in the mix basically around the trade deadline. And the Cowboys need to take care of business on Sunday. You get a win, and then you go face Washington, that's a huge game. And I will say, because the Eagles lost, that put us in the mix. So, I'm going to finish this off being grateful. I'm being grateful the fact that I have been able to live on this earth for 60 years. There's a lot of people out there that wish they could have. I've lost a lot of friends over the years, family members and such, and realize how fast 60 years has gone by. Some points you look at it and say, God, I've been here for 60 years. And other times, it feels like it's a blink. I can think about being a kid and going camping with my family at Point Lookout in the 60s. I can remember sitting on that picnic table eating a piece of watermelon next to the man I always admired the most, my dad. I can remember building the addition on my parents' house when I was 10 years old with my Uncle Lawrence and getting my start in woodworking. I can remember having shop class. I can remember being in Boy Scouts and going camping and winning the Cedar Chip Award for the best patrol at Camporee. I can remember having too much to drink my first week in college and getting the nickname Crazy Mark. Remember my kids being born, both of them. Michael literally taking forever to come out. Michaela being shot out like a cannon. Remember my divorce and raising my 2 kids. I can remember the Cowboys Super Bowls. And all those memories seem like they flew by. So what I'm going to tell you is, as I sit here at 60 years old, you got to make the most of your life, because before you know it, it's going to be over. You have to make your mark, whatever that may be. And I believe everybody has a gift, but not everybody figures out what that gift is. People chase money, but they miss what's really important, and that's your family and your friends. Because when you're gone, they're the ones that keep your memory alive. Remember, good people, tell the people you love how much you love them. Time flies, and you might not get the chance again. Thank you all. And at 60, I'm up at 1 o'clock in the morning with bad knees. Peace.